Hello everyone, Charlie here. I got a very nice Chinese drone here to review, and I want to thank Holy Stone for sending me this drone to review. It's a very nice drone, very lightweight, has a lot of features in it that anybody can appreciate. It's a beginner drone up to mediocre, and it's a very nice, very inexpensive drone, at least $150 to 200. I've seen it on Amazon. Very easy to calibrate as well. Anybody can do it. It's very simple to calibrate. As far as this drone goes, very easy to fly. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get started with a video to go ahead and show you how to begin the process in flying it. So you lay it down in a flat surface. You power on the drone first, don't forget that, and then you power the remote up and down to unlock the motors. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn both controllers left and right, 1 o'clock and 11 o'clock. The drone now is ready to calibrate. Rotate it about 3 times around until the rear lights turn purple, solid purple. Flip it up, face up, and rotate until the front lights turn white and the rear turn blue. Now what it's doing right now, it's looking for the satellites. You're going to see some blinking going on. Okay, while it's looking for satellites, I'm going to go ahead and log into the app. Now you do need to download the app, which is called the HSGPS V5. I'm sorry, V1. You download that app. Once you do download it, you're going to get that little icon there. What I'm doing here, of course, I'm logging on to the app. As you can see, I'm already logged. Wait, no, not yet. There. Okay, I'm going to press it and I should be logged on. There it is. So once you are logged on and now, or rather connected, now we're ready. So we click on the app. The app opens up. I'm going to go ahead and hit controls. Controls open up. The camera automatically fires up. As you can see, it's looking out. Now hit the control button and you get the rest of the controls. Now, what you want to do now is turn right and left, downward to left and right. It should start. There it goes. Now you want to go. Now just to throw this out there, I have it in beginner mode at this point. So at the beginner mode, you push the takeoff button and it automatically takes off. This drone, what I discovered that it's a very, very steady. It's a very smooth drone to fly. I liked it very much. As you can see here, it's just steady, and I'm just turning the knob to yaw, left and right. The camera, it's a 1080p camera. It's 110 degree, I believe. And it's a very nice camera. Although what I did find out that when you do fly a bit fast, that it's shaky. It does not have a gimbal on it. It is a fixed camera. So wherever the drone is facing, that's the picture you're going to be getting. Going up higher. Now, there was a little bit of wind. I didn't have no problems with it. It held on really good. It does have a 6-axis. Now here I'm just messing around with it, and testing out the buttons. It does have a full throttle speed knob. That blinking light, of course, is your record camera. I ended up pushing, so at this moment the camera on the drone is recording. I'll show you the buttons right now in the unboxing, so that's gonna come up in a little bit. So this drone, what I like, it's very steady. I'm just flying it around back and forth here, looking at the features here in the camera. Everything seems to be working just great at this point, and throughout the time that I was flying it, everything seemed to be working great. I really enjoyed it. At this point, I'm just looking at the camera, making sure that the video is pretty sharp, in which it is. I really like the camera. The only thing that it's a drawback is that, like I said, it's a fixed camera, so wherever you're flying, that's what you're going to be capturing. It does take photo shots as well, in which you can control on the remote. You can control the stop recording and record off of your remote. It does also come with return to home as well. And it also, the added feature as well is that like any other drone, many drones out there have this feature where if you fly it too far away, you lose it, or the drone itself loses range. It'll come back on its own. Your battery runs low. It'll also come back on its own and land on its own. Here I'm gonna try the follow me mode, which I haven't brought up yet. Right here I had it a little bit too high. So the follow me mode, you just push the button here, and you're gonna get two other follow me modes. It's when you're running, if you're bicycling or whatever, somewhere where something that you're gonna be doing fast, skateboarding or whatever. It also comes with that, and also it comes with I believe a recognition follow me. It recognizes your face or yourself, and it also has that one feature. I'm just gonna have it into where it follows me, in which I'm triggering here. I did bring it down. It was a bit too high. Now wherever you bring it down, it'll just stay in that position, and it'll just hover at that position. Once you do trigger follow me, it'll just follow you. This is when I was doing this part right here. What I also noticed was that, like I said, since it's not a camera that moves up or down, it had a bit of a delay. Although it wasn't problematic, it had a little bit of a delay, but it worked great. I did run as well. I don't know what part of this video I ran, but I remember that I ran just a bit. It kind of took off a little bit late, but it quickly caught up. So this feature works very good. I liked it. Kept on following me here, and excuse me. As you can see, it's just follow me. So it has this follow me mode, and you guys are gonna like this part here as well. The next thing that I'm gonna try is I believe it's gonna be the what did I do? I believe I hit the land button. I believe I don't remember, but I remember I hit one of them buttons where it just comes on back on its own. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I did hit that return to home, and right here it's setting up. It just right here, I'm not even controlling it, and it lands. So that worked pretty good. Right here, I'm gonna go ahead and set it to. I'm gonna remove the the beginner mode. I'm sorry. It's the beginner mode, and I kind of throw in everything in a little bit advanced. And so here, I'm just gonna take it a little bit higher. And turning it on. Now in advanced mode, now you cannot take off automatically, push button takeoff. You have to manually take off if you're going to be using the advanced. That's what I've noticed, unless I was doing something wrong. But I did notice that when I removed from beginner mode to more advanced, I could not take off automatically. Here, as you can see, it's recording and it's taking a wide shot of the area. Again, the camera's pretty nice, guys. I really like the camera. It's a 1080p, and it takes good footage. So you can see the camera button, the camera icon is still blinking. It's indicating that it's recording at this moment. But overall, guys, this drone here is very nice, very lightweight. It's very steady. It controls very well. Young kids can have fun with this. I know you will have a lot of fun with it as well. It's very inexpensive. I believe, like I said earlier, I believe it's between 150 to 200 bucks, I believe, in Amazon. But this is a drone that I do highly recommend. The only thing I didn't like was that it had a fixed camera on there where you cannot move up or down or fix it yourself to where you can point it down. It's just fixated underneath the drone. So that's the only drawback. And I do also want to go ahead and add that controlling the return to home off of the phone, hit it and then you slide a bar over to the right and it automatically detects what you're commanding it to do. And at this point, I thought it was going to run away for a moment there. It went way up high, and when it was coming down pretty fast. And I also thought that it was just going to hit the ground hard, but to my surprise, as it was going down, it halted about right there, and it landed on its own. And now this drone is an awesome drone. Now let's get to the unboxing, where I'll explain the buttons. Okay, guys, this is of course the HS110G quadcopter. Like I said earlier, this drone, man, it's awesome. It's very lightweight, very easy to control. The material that it's made out of, it's pretty hard plastic. It will have some give to it in case you do wreck. And it's the price range is not all that bad. Now, this drone here comes with like I said earlier, 1080p camera. It has active track for follow me mode. It has GPS return home, Wi-Fi FPV, pointing flight, altitude hold to when wherever you hold it, stop, it'll just hold its altitude. And here about 13-minute flight time. Now the charge time is about 2.5 to 3 hours charge time. And down over here in the back, of course, here's your camera, 110 degree wide angle, 1080p, Wi-Fi camera, 3.7 volt, 500 milliamp lithium ion polymer battery. Okay, it has a 6-axis gyro there. So for stability purposes. FPV distance under 150 meters, easily to assemble. The camera actually the drone itself already comes assembled to where you can just open it and ready to fly. Of course, you gotta charge your battery first. Now let's go ahead and take a look inside, and inside you will find this. Here, got the, let's see, you get your props, extra props, little screwdriver, and extra little screws. Of course, this equipment is for the props themselves. Charger, I believe it's an Android plug charger. Landing gear. Just a couple, no more than that, and no less than that. That's what you get. Here we got the remote, pretty compact remote. There's your return to home, power button, and I believe that is the headless mode button, and that one is the one key takeoff landing button. Here's the level, the camera angle adjustment, which is not going to work because this camera does not adjust, it's fixed. Here's the speed. 1, 2, or 3 clicks forward is fast and left is slower. And of course, to the other side is your camera button, your video camera button. Push to record as you're flying, push again to stop recording. These antennas, I'm not sure if they're functionable. I don't know if they're just for show, but I don't know. Anyways, over here to the side is your charging port. This is a good thing. This is what I really liked about this, that it doesn't take any batteries on the charger like a lot of other drones. You need batteries for it, and in this case you just charge it up. No batteries needed. Awesome. Here you got your little handles for your remote. Just as you saw that, just open them up. Your joysticks here. Up and down is to unlock. Right there is 1 o'clock, and 11 o'clock is to I believe it's to, oh man, I forgot what it was. It's in the instructions. Sorry about that. And as you open the phone holder there, you got your little lights, your indicators for your camera, satellite, headless mode. Phone handle opens and closes nicely. It opens pretty wide, so that way in case you have a large phone. Now let's take a look at the drone itself. Like I said, it's a very small drone. It's just the size of my hand here, from thumb to pinky, from one motor to the other. Very nice little drone. Highly recommend this drone, guys. The camera, like I was saying, it's a fixed camera. Okay, so wherever you're flying, that's what you're gonna be capturing. Doesn't have a gimbal to where it rotates up and down or left. Up in the rear, well, there's a power button there, as I just pointed. Here is your SD card port. Now it's not included. That one is mine there. And the battery, you just squeeze it and it pops right out. Very small battery. Like I said, this battery takes up to 2.5 to 3 hours to charge. Once you charge it up and your remote is charged up, you're gonna be getting a 13-minute flight. Which that's another drawback for not only on this drone. You know, there's a lot of drones out there that, you know, they take a long time to charge. You know, some of them take up to 5 hours and you only get 20 minutes. You know, that is a drawback. I just hope one of these days somebody improves that. Now here I'm tapping the drone because I'm just, you know, taking a feel for the plastic. You know, it is a good quality. You know, you can't crash really hard on it, but it does have some give. I can feel that it does have some give. It's made out of good material, material that I cannot pronounce. I've looked up that type of plastic that it's made out of, and it's hard to pronounce. So there you have it, guys. And underneath here is your instruction booklet. I highly recommend you read it, because everything here is what you need to know about the drone. It's very easy to read. And here you have a notepad. You know, it's very generous of Holy Stone to send this little notepad. They're very well known for sending out this gift, something that, you know, they don't have to, but, you know, they show their appreciation through sending out this little booklet here. It's you know, you got your notes, and it says, well, I can't read it. There's something about, you know, we appreciate that you come into our lives. You know, I forgot what it really says word by word. Sticky notes, fluorescent colors, more clean pages here for your notes. You know, it's very nice. So for whatever you want to use it for. All right, well, in conclusion, of course, you get your drone. You're going to get of course, your remote, landing gear, charger, and props, instruction manual, and your gift. All by Holy Stone. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You know, I did my best. My first time. Good day.